wedding 2020.
Say it again.
Josh and
Josh?
Ieuan and Josh's wedding 2020.
You haven't even opened the prosecco yet.
Oh shit! That scared me.
There's my
Do you want me to just?
There's my husband.
Seeing that I'm not.
Joshua.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
Hi.
That's the boy I'm marrying. There are his
Please.
lovely friends.
Please, I'm not ready.
Paris, part 2.
I'm the bride.
Alright, let's get some prosecco going. Josh looks at me in a way that I wish I could look at myself. He always has, and what stood out to me when we first met was that this really sweet, kind, smart person wanted to spend time with me. He didn't really mind, you know, me being an addict or being sort of a hermit and, you know, being self-destructive. To me, I will never ever be able to repay that kindness and patience that he showed me. I just cannot believe it. To this day, like, I didn't even want to spend time with myself, and here was this beautiful, smart, kind chemist who we both enjoyed the same things, the same music. We both had a appetite for living the best life. I don't know, I can't even put it into words, to be honest. Like, I'm sitting here in our bedroom just looking around at this life that we've built together, and it came out of nowhere. Like, I could not have seen any of this happening. Well, I've tried to think about what I would put in this part of this documentary, you know, making that album, because this was right in the middle of making it. We got married, just none of our family could come. It was during the pandemic, so we could only have 6 visitors, so we just had like 3 friends each. All the new colors that he has shown me, all of the ways that we get each other excited about living our lives to the fullest. At the time while I was writing this album was like the most potent force that I've ever felt in my life on all sides. Like, spiritually I was engaged, emotionally I was, you know, full of wonder. It was just the most magical time of our lives. And it's funny watching this footage back now after all this time has passed, because I was telling him the other day, like, that was a kind of happiness that I have never felt before or since. I'm not saying I'm not happy now, because after all of this I really, really am, but just at that time it was like every single day was the best day ever. There were parts and little details and, you know, synths that I would create, so when he was at work and I was making these songs, he would come home and I'd be like, oh, you're really gonna love this part. Like, this whole album was made for my husband to come home from work to and get excited about over, and we would sit in the car driving to Cornwall or driving to Wales and just, you know, have these ideas like, oh, let's do vinyls, I have this idea for a music video. Like, he was just like this energy that I could draw from and bounce off of each other, and I truly could not have made this album without him. Like, and I hope that I look at him the way that he's always been wanting to look at himself, because the way he looks at me, I could write 15 albums about that shit. Let's be real.
Yeah, he's a master. He's done it twice today already.
Woo! Yeah. Sexy.
Did they list those? I got an espresso. Are you filming?
Espresso.
I got one. 50 quid. I got iced now. Okay, I'll get this for you.
I got Josh and Ieuan's wedding, yeah? Bottle of gin and all that, yeah? We key in your car in, yeah?
Yo, shout out to my brothers in Fort Worth. Hold it down, son. Bang your doors. They can lock the locks, they can't stop the clocks.
Oh yeah, you sexy now?
Palm trees, white clothes, full of fools, got no clothes, and I'm in my 20s.
Period. Man.
Baby, you key your car. Baby, I'll kill your car.
He's not done, he's coming in.
La 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 la
Go. That's so funny.
Baby, I'll key your car.
Period.
Did y'all just key my car?
Did y'all just key my
Did y'all just key my motherfucking car?
Key my mother.
When it comes to me, baby.
And your sad little life.
Because I need to see Ieuan. My purpose is to see Ieuan when he has money, because I did not do this for free. So key your car is my way to make money. So please stream it.
I never used my life until about a year ago.
Party
I make
time.
playlists, so like I try to remember things.
Oh, why do you
Is this Nico B?
Joey loves this song. Joey,
I love Tom Austin.
Filming this because you're gonna look back and be like, oh my god, I look amazing. Maybe like 2 more of those. Is it recording?
Who's that I see caught up on a cigarette? Funny, oh what a hopeless night. I dream of serenity. Who is that? Not me. I think I forgot my name. I'm sorry. Oh what a pretty nightmare. The death of identity. I'm so depressing.
So this is my childhood home in Cardiff. One of the pillars of my consciousness happens to be fear, and when I'm sunken down in that, operating at such a low frequency state, I can't see clearly. I see everything through this lens of distortion and insecurity. And of course you're going to be miserable if you're seeing the world through this way. This album in this summer and everything about, falling in love and creating and opening up was just cathartic. It was like everything opened. There was no fear. There was no yesterday. There was no tomorrow. It was just now. There was patience. There was calm. There was clarity. This is a lesson I think I'm going to be learning over and over again for the rest of my life. It's that when I try to catch the wind or, hold on to these moments that pass as some sort of security, that's going to make me want to shut down and lock myself away. There's no point trying to catch the wind. All these beautiful moments with the people I love happen when I'm just letting it pass through me. This album is sort of, as I've said in the last part, practice. It's me studying it. It's me trying to teach myself this over and over again. It's like, a philosopher taking notes, or, a scientist studying something. It's like writing it down so you can remember it and show other people and hopefully help other people. I always come to this conclusion of, is it the universe? Is it me? Was it my husband? Was it this summer? Was it the sun? Was it the polarity of going from really unhealthy to completely healed? What was it that was such a driving force with this entire experience? I'm happy to say that I don't care for the answer. All I hope in my life is to experience it again.